Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. So in today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be showing you guys how much YouTube paid me as a small creator after being monetized for only 1 month. And I'm going to be taking you guys through my YouTube studio so you can see how much I made on a particular day and what videos made me the most money. I'll also be doing a quick summary of the YouTube process because I know a lot of persons would have been familiar with the requirements of being monetized on YouTube. So I'm not going to really go in depth with the process, but I'm just going to lightly skate over it. So if you're interested to know how much YouTube paid me as a small creator and is it really worth it and can you make a living, then stick around for the rest of the video. Now with that being said, let us head right into today's video. In order to make money from ads on your videos on YouTube, you would need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. However, YouTube made a policy where you could apply for monetization once you reached 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. But at this point, you would not be able to put ads on your video where you would be generating revenue for yourself. This is just pretty much a measure. So when you reach the 4,000 watch hours and the 1,000 subscribers, you would start to put ads immediately on your videos instead of going back through that process. So I live in Jamaica, so I never got that option because it's not available in every region where you could apply for monetization once you reached the 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. I had to wait until I reached 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And there are actually other ways that you can go about generating revenue from YouTube. You do not necessarily have to make money alone from just ads on your videos. You can do partnership with companies, and there are other ways as well that you can go about generating revenue. Once you open your YouTube studio, one of the first things that you'll be met with is your total number of subscribers. You'll also see your channel analytics for the last 28 days. And as you can see, views was 24,000, watch hour 1.5K, and so on. So you see some green arrows. That is just an indication to show that my last 28 days were much better than the previous 28 days. And here you can see a few different headings. So you have inspiration, you have overview, content, audience, and revenue. So inspiration basically helps you in a sense because it shows you topics that are trending in your niche or things that people in your audience watch, so you can get ideas from there on the type of content that you can make. Overview shows you your estimated revenue, your top contents for the last 28 days and how much views you got from each video. It also shows you your real-time view, which is your views in the last 48 hours. Content is pretty much the same thing in a sense because it shows you your views, your top contents, how viewers found your videos. And for revenue, which is basically the entire point of this video, is showing currently that my estimated revenue for the last 28 days is $119.16. However, I made $20.77 in June, and for July I made $145.83, which would put me at about $166.59. So because YouTube only shows you what you made or your views or your watch hour for 28 days, what you made outside of the 28 days will not be reflected in the total amount that you're seeing. So currently you're seeing $119, but my total is $166. So it also shows you the amount of views and your RPM for those views and the videos that made you that money. So currently my top earning video is Do These If You Struggle to Grow Your Hair. It is currently at about 14,300 or 400 views, and I made $52 from that video. And the other video that made me quite a bit of money is this routine doubled my hair growth. So it was my hair moisturizing routine, and that made me about $28. So there is something called RPM and CPM on YouTube. CPM is basically how much an advertiser is willing to pay on a particular video. And RPM is basically how much YouTube pays you out of what the advertiser paid for that video. And if you want a more in-depth analysis on each video. You can actually go on that video and click on it to get an in-depth amount. So it shows you exactly how much you made for that video, how much views, and what was your RPM and the CPM for that video. So for example, this video, the CPM was $11 and my RPM was $6.23. And this currently is the highest paying video on my channel. It has made me almost 100 USD. This is in USD. I forgot to mention that earlier in the video. And I am currently in Jamaica. So I should have shown you guys the conversion rate, but I forgot to put that in the video. So here is just pretty much another in-depth analysis. It shows you your total for each day. So as the day progresses, you're making more money. So what I made at the start, for example, $10 would not be the same as what I have on July 30, which is $89.21. And pretty much that's my studio on a nutshell. I would say that YouTube is a very profitable business. You can actually make money from it. There are a lot of persons who make a lot of money on YouTube, but because I am just starting out and in the infancy stage, I'm not going to make a lot of money currently. But YouTube is pretty much one of those things where you get what you put in. So the more content you make, the better your content is. The quality of your videos and the information you put out will in turn make you a very successful person on this platform. But currently, the $166 that I have is about 25,000 plus Jamaican dollars, which is not enough to even buy a month's worth of grocery, if I'm being honest. So this would not be enough to actually go out there and sustain myself. But considering that, I have just been monetized for only 1 month and I've been able to make $166, that is pretty impressive, and I am beyond grateful for this opportunity. So I forgot to mention that you get paid between the 21st and the 26th of every month. So for example, in August, I'll be getting my July revenue. In September, I'll be getting my August revenue. So it's not like a typical job where you get paid at the end of every month and you get paid for that month. For YouTube, you get paid for the previous month. And that is pretty much it. I think this is a great way to make a little passive income, but it's different for everyone. Not everyone has the patience for this. So that's pretty much it for today's video. If you ask me if YouTube is worth doing for me, I would definitely say yes. It's not something that you're going to generate a lot of revenue from at once or in the beginning or initial stage. It is something that the more content you put out, the more you're going to benefit from it. So I would say, another few years from now, it can be a very profitable hustle or business. But in this stage, what I earn is not enough for me to live. It's not even enough for me to go out and rent a place and buy food. It's just a little side money that I can take and invest in something. But in the long run, I know I'll be able to generate a lot more than what I do right now. So is it worth it? Yes. But I know not everyone is interested in starting a YouTube channel, and not everyone is patient enough to go through this process. But that's pretty much it for today's video. So if you guys found this video useful or you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you're new, subscribe to the family. And until next time, bye my loves.